Throughout history, men have adopted different beliefs. Even among a single religion, followers have divided into sects. These differences may be theological or sectarian. However, these divisions could also be fueled by human considerations, be it political, economic, or societal. Today, I want to look into a particular sect of Muslims, a group who believed that the Arabic and Persian alphabets could lead them to Allah. Let us talk today about Hurufism. Our story begins in northern Iran, more exactly in the city of Astarabad, modern-day Gorgan. It is in this city, in 1339, that the future founder of Hurufism was born, Fadlullah Naimi Astarabadi Tabrizi al-Hurufi. However, it is important to note that the family did not originate from there. Their ancestor, Muhammad al-Yamani, migrated from Yemen to northern Iran. The family tree does not stop there, however. Muhammad al-Yamani was himself a descendant of none other than Musa al-Kazim. Not only did this make the family descendants of one of the most important figures in 12-verse Shi'ism, but it also meant that they all enjoyed the status of Sayyid, a title only given to the descendants of Prophet Muhammad. Indeed, Musa al-Kazim was the great-great-great-grandson of Ali ibn Abi Talib, the cousin and son-in-law of Prophet Muhammad. At the time of Fadlullah Astarabadi, the majority of Iran, including his family, were still Sunni Muslims, following the Shafi'i school of jurisprudence. Ever since they had come to Iran from Yemen, the family of Fadlullah Astarabadi had produced numerous scholars, including his father, Abu Muhammad al-Tabrizi, who was a judge. Unfortunately for Fadlullah al-Astarabadi, however, his father died when he was still a child and he became the new judge. Being obviously too young to pass rulings, his role as a judge was mostly ceremonial, as he would come to court, but the assistants of his late father would be the ones doing all the work. But what really changed Fadlullah Astarabadi's life forever was an event that occurred in 1357 when he was 18 years old. The event in question is that he passed by a wandering Sufi mystic who was reciting verses of poetry written by Jalaluddin Muhammad Rumi, a famous Sufi saint who had lived less than a century before. The verses were the following.
Why are you afraid of death when you have the essence of eternity? How can the grave contain you when you have the light of God?
Intrigued by this poem, Fadlullah Astarabadi approached the mystic and asked him what it meant. The mystic replied that he wouldn't understand even if he explained it to him, as the only way to understand its true meaning was by living through the situation that the poet was describing. After this encounter, Fadlullah Astarabadi was determined to leave his comfortable life as a judge in order to seek the truth behind that poem. As evidence that he had completely detached himself from any worldly desires, he exchanged his luxurious clothes for those of a shepherd. Now that everything was ready, Fadlullah Astarabadi could finally begin his spiritual journey. His destination? The city of Isfahan, as there were many Sufi masters there that he could learn from. His journey that would lead him to create one of the most influential Sufi orders of his time had begun.